It's the PK and DK show.
Please stand by. Stand on the air next. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by on the air
It's
next.
the PK and DK show.
Please stand by.
Now it's time to go online. Hello, it's all about the internet.
www.pkndk.com. Forget.
The PK and DK show. Your average everyday couple fight and make up on YouTube. Welcome to our dysfunctional life.
Well. On time. Maybe for the first time ever. Elia did his best to throw me off because he just showed up out of nowhere without saying that he was going to drop by. Which I like the drop-bys.
Yeah.
I didn't like him in the beginning. I like him now.
Yeah, well, I was going to do like a full-on drop-in,
Yeah.
but then I decided against it. I'd probably just throw you off completely. You guys would be in the middle of something.
Hey, you're
Can you
always
really throw the show off,
Yeah,
though?
like, you are always welcome.
That's Denise.
Hi.
I'm PK. That is Elia.
Producer
Welcome to the
E.
show. We
Hello.
got a lot of stuff to cover. There's some things to go through, man. There's people have been giving Taco Bell some crap because they saw in the receipt from 2017 and they're like, oh, it's gone through the roof.
Oh,
and I was thinking to
inflation.
myself, you know, me and my relationship with Taco Bell, I'm like, I know I've included them in a video. So I went back and I found a receipt from 2013 that we put in the video.
Oh, my
We're going
God.
to look at it.
Okay.
I have not gone through it to see if these people have a point. That is coming up. Also, the most ridiculous debate conversation. I'm so happy that you decided to come over today because you're kind of the sanity of the show.
Good.
You like to bring us back down to earth.
Yes.
To reality, yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us like when we're overreacting.
I speak for the
and
people.
whatnot.
I like all the people that are yelling at their TVs or whatever at home.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm their voice.
She,
Me, Denise. Yeah, DK. Hey.
you found this girl.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, so this was on an anonymous. I don't want to say that. Well, I'm not a part of it. But
It's on a Facebook group that I follow, and she was anonymous and was pretty upset about what she found in her boyfriend's underwear drawer.
So then she showed me, and then I'm like, this chick is nuts. She's crazy. But then the thing that really got to me is she started reading all the comments from the other chicken heads.
Yeah, that's what
That
you say.
I'm like, are you nuts? So either I'm crazy or I'm really curious to get your take on that. I do want to say from the chat, I want to say what's up to everybody in the chat, but Modesto, I think, earlier was saying that FYI, you need to tell the people in Houston that they're putting a Tim Hortons at the corner of JFK and Greens Road. I have no idea
Tim Hortons?
what a Tim Horton is.
It's like a Canadian coffee spot.
Oh, is that
Yeah,
what it
it's
is?
like it's coffee, right?
Like good coffee, or
I don't
why is
know.
that a big? What is that big deal?
I don't know.
Okay.
Coffee donut sandwiches.
Well, we don't know, but there you go.
Tim Hortons is coming to town.
To town. We got some packages that finally came in. I think they were Christmas gifts.
Yeah, one.
From y'all.
I was like, one was from December 18th, another one, which we got to give some love to Shay. And this one, I'm not sure when it came in, but, on January 16th.
Yeah,
So.
or bad. So we don't have our actual address on the website because some of y'all are crazy. So I don't know. Like, I just got the email yesterday that
Yeah.
the stuff came in.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Christmas, like a month. I mean, that's.
This does say it was received on the 22nd.
I didn't
so.
realize the post office was it. Is it the post office? Who is it?
UPS
UPS. I didn't realize they were that much off their game.
or USPS.
That's USPS.
Yes, that's 100%
Oh,
is
it's the
USPS.
post office, yeah.
That's
but it
why
was delivered to our UPS box.
You think they're
everybody sucks these days. Dude. Nobody does a damn thing that they like.
That's so true.
People do like half their job these days.
Yeah, that's
And then when you call them out for it, they're like,
Yeah. I think I actually saw something like locally here. There was like thousands of people, one including like a wedding dress. I'm like, you got your wedding dress delivered via USPS? That's a little odd. But yeah, her wedding dress wasn't here. It's all like sitting with 3,000 other packages just hanging out.
That's on her.
Post office.
That's on her. It's a wedding dress. You couldn't even go for like UPS or FedEx. It's a wedding dress. Come on
I know,
now.
it's pretty-
That's
I
on
was like,
you.
yeah, wedding dress. I
For
mean,
going
like,
post office with a wedding dress.
I was like,
and
even my-
cutting it that close
even
too.
my passport was like FedEx. Like I did
Yeah.
have to go follow that truck.
But we can't talk about the ring that you got, huh?
The ring.
Is that like sensitive information because the family
yeah,
involved?
still is a little sensitive.
All
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
we'll
yeah.
leave that.
We'll leave that for
alone.
another time.
Let's see what else we got coming up tonight. I got some random questions. We'll go through those. I've got Denise got mad at me because of an outfit thing, which I have the video and I can't wait to show you guys that.
Elephant trunk. And don't forget to do this Wine Wednesday, although I'm the only one participating in Wine
Oh, I got
Wednesday,
a little bit of wine,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I felt bad, Ely. I didn't know you were
doesn't
coming
drink wine.
over,
That's
and
all right.
I would have had beer, but
I'll be hungover all day tomorrow if I drink wine.
One beer
Ah.
one
Wine. The wine will make me hungover.
Dude, I can't believe you didn't go to I almost said El Grimes, but
RL San Holo.
San Holo. I can't
Yeah.
believe you didn't go.
Yeah, you said you brushed your teeth, and to
Yeah.
be honest, it was technically Sunday morning, so I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was late. That was a late party.
I mean,
that was
look,
an all
it's
Sunday affair.
It's
I
going
was
to take a
out.
lot. You were up till like 7 a.m. that
Yeah,
night,
yeah.
so
I know.
thank God I didn't go. That sounds awful.
Well, that was by choice. PK and I both were technically asleep by 4, but I decided to wake up again like 3 hours
Yeah, happy
later.
birthday to me. She took me to a show. She was like, okay, Saturday, we're going to a show. First of all, you lied.
Why?
This was not a Saturday show. This was
No.
a Sunday morning show.
Yeah, 12.
Who doesn't go
a.m.
on until like 12:30 in the morning?
It ended up being closer to 12:45 also. Yeah.
And you were right. He is.
Yeah.
I thought he was more like loungy, kind of,
Chill vibes.
I was
Not at
expecting
12:30.
a little bit of an older crowd. We show
Oh
up.
God, no, we were definitely the oldest.
Dude, chick in front of me
no
is
pants.
under 21. Gotta be, right?
Well, it's an 18 and up club.
Yeah. Like, and I'm like, where are your pants?
you.
And what's
Where are your
hysterical is, like, at the house, she's like, what if I go to the club like this? And I'm like, well, I'm not going to be the jerk that's like, you're your own woman. But
Do
what
you.
the outfit that she was joking around about is what that girl was wearing.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's like a whole different generation. Remember when they were all
Yeah.
like twerking upside down on walls and stuff? Remember the fad where they would like do a handstand and
Oh,
twerk on a wall?
yeah.
I was like,
missed that
what is that?
Yeah,
and then they
yeah.
were sticking stuff up their butts.
Okay,
and then
I
they were
don't
like,
remember that.
licking butts and
No.
eating butts and doing stuff with butts. And I was like, what is happening?
I don't remember the
It was
licking
crazy.
butt
We
part.
are,
The
the
problem is
girls in my
everybody's
high school had to
trying to-
like put their hands in it and be like, oh, this skirt's too short. And
Yeah.
they're like, all right,
I
that's
got-
normal.
Well, only 2 fingers can go in my butt right
Now
now.
they're just going crazy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, it's because everybody tries to outdo the previous generation.
Guys.
Is that what it is?
Jump the moon at this point.
Yeah.
But
well,
it was
some point it's gotta
'cause,
go back,
So
I
we're
think.
like standing outside in line, and I was like, I don't remember this place at all. And then as soon as we walk in, like, oh my God, like rush, like all of these memories started flowing back from when we all.
Was it Stereo
God,
Live?
Yeah.
The-
Or
first of all-
Warehouse Live. What is it?
Stereo Live.
Stereo Live.
There we go.
Why is there 2 lives? The same owners?
No idea.
It's in the city. You should only have 1 live.
But Stereo
You
Live,
confuse the S out of me.
there's not really anything else
Second,
around there to
there's
go.
nothing around it.
Yeah,
Nothing.
To go.
And it was
No.
like we went out on the
Pre-
one night that's like
pre-party.
30 degrees outside. So we're just freezing, and then we finally get inside, and like the drinks are, like through the roof. But it was still a good time. I had fun.
We got like a round or 2 for free.
You know the problem. The problem is I've reached the age to where like I still can have a good time, and you do some shots and stuff, and I'm having a blast. But the next day, forget it. I'm MIA. We got people texting me, and then they're calling her because I'm not responding. I'm like, I can't look. Like if I look at my text messages, I'm gonna throw up. Like I can't. I'm out the entire day.
You had to block the
Preach.
whole day. Yeah.
But thanks for the was it the birthday gift? What was that?
I mean, I did. Yeah, I got.
That's what I wanted from a
I was like,
46,
I got
12:30 a.m. show.
So I got something else coming for you.
And you started this whole thing asking why I can't believe you didn't go, and then you told me all the terrible things that were included that night.
Yeah, I know, but
All the reasons
we would
I
still have a
didn't
good
go.
time, and it's
No,
always,
I'd have a great time for sure.
It's always great to
Yeah.
have you around.
Now you know why I didn't go.
We went to prior to going to the show. We went to Loofah Boy's house, to Dishwasher Boy's
Loofah
house.
Boy.
Yeah. That's,
You never showed me that secret drawer, by the way.
oh yeah. Next time.
Oh,
You didn't ask,
no,
and I forgot about it.
I don't think that you guys can go in there for a month. Like it's out of
Oh,
order.
it's occupied now.
It's occupied. Yeah.
Okay,
Occupado?
so just to
Yeah.
catch everybody up, we got a friend. He's the rich friend, and it's hysterical now because like anytime we're having bro conversations, we're whispering because we don't want to be judged, you know. And I wanted to make an observation because I feel like every time I go over there, I have an observation. The first one was like, this dude has 2 dishwashers. That's my new like standard of like you're rich. If you don't have 2 dishwashers, out of here, right? And then we discovered the drawer full of loofahs, which was amazing. Like you never go without a loofah. It was like 20, 30 loofahs in
That
there.
was a ton.
But here is my gripe with this guy. What rich person doesn't own a piano?
Oh,
You gotta have a grand piano.
Interesting.
You gotta have it. That's something that comes with the house
He's
when you
got
have a
space for
mansion.
it. He's got space for it.
Yeah. And the only reason that I'm complaining is so I can play it. I can't afford it. I'm like, I got a rich friend. You got to have a freaking piano. Get yourself a piano. What are we doing here?
What about the second time you go there? Are you going to play the same song, the only song you know?
That's the only song I know. So yeah,
That's the
probably,
problem.
yeah.
You're going to have to learn another
But I'm
song.
going to get better progressively. And then, that's not going to
Yeah,
happen.
I
Took
know.
me a year to get this far on this song. What do you think?
Yeah, get like 2.5 songs. Get like 2.5 songs under your belt and then tell him to get the piano.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to tell him to get anything because it's his money and I don't know him that well. But I just, the observation is like,
you need $1,000.
You know,
Piano.
if you've got a mansion, you got to have the piano.
gotta
It's
have
not.
piano.
It's not a complete mansion. It's not a complete package if you don't have a grand piano. Even if you don't play it,
Yeah, even just aesthetically speaking,
Yeah.
like, a nice piano would look good.
you just have sex on it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
mean, you're rich. That's what you do.
You could, I guess.
Yeah. Or you get one of those that plays. They play themselves. You want to do a little roll call in the chat? Why don't we do a roll call? Cause the people must be heard.
Up in the chat, I do see Modesto, also Ace Gilmore. She is joining us. I got Megs. What up? Shout
What's
out
up, Megs?
Megs.
The hell is up with you?
How are you? JW Josh Wong hanging out in P-Town. The Auto Tech Nerd, I see 305 Yessie. Also Annabelle V. Kevin Halterman. And then everybody else just drop in your cities. I got Anita, I got Annabelle, I got Dre in Salt Lake Liddy, Lisa Ford, Brian Racer. Oh, even producer Yulia checked in.
Oh,
checked in.
very nice.
Yeah.
It's good having you here.
Here I am.
You know, it's
Well,
good.
usually I'm just sitting at home, like bitching and whining into my phone, and I can't type fast enough because then like you guys move on. I'm like, damn it! So I just erase it all.
Why?
And I was like, I just need to be, in here.
It's
You
like
can hear
5
me.
minutes away. Yeah.
Well, I think that you have great conversation, so you're always welcome. And it was a good surprise, you know, and it was. Did you tell us you didn't? Did you tell her you were coming?
No.
So it was a drop-in.
Well, she asked.
It's a famous
she told me
world-
the show was happening. She's like, come by if you want to do the show. And I was like, all right.
Yeah.
We were thinking about we don't know if we were going to do a show because we just did one Friday. That might, it took forever to post. But yeah, here we are.
But here we are. Plus, I was like, you got a lot going on, like in the next, I don't know, month, right?
Yeah.
What do
you gotta-
oh
what's
shit,
going
yeah.
on? I was like-
well, no, your girl's got a lot going on. I don't know about you.
Oh.
I mean, you're
Just
just
talking about the kid. Yeah, I'm having a kid too.
That's why she's standing there.
That's
in a
fucking
month.
nuts.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, that's weird.
Dude.
It's a super weird feeling.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah,
super
what's that
weird.
like?
I don't know. Because everybody's like, watch out, everything's going to change. Nothing's going to be the same.
Right.
You're never going to sleep.
I think
You don't know what's in for you. Blah, blah, like all this shit. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And so now I'm just kind of like the calm before the storm. So I'm just like doing what I want to do and
think
taking
she's-
naps and stuff like that.
Taking
and watching
naps. You never
movies.
nap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she watching?
No.
Okay, I think she's setting you up, kid. Because like every
That's
time
not mine.
every
No,
time, no,
no, not that.
Well, I don't know about it. Although it comes out black, you know what I'm
Hell
saying?
of a-
I'm
hell
gonna
of a
say
setup
something.
there.
No, because like every time I see you, she's like, "Hey, get yourself a drink or something, or have fun." What is she's just setting you up? Like when the baby comes,
That's it.
That's it. That's everything is cut off. I feel like
Bro,
get it in now.
I don't know. So last night I was texting with my Gami.
Yeah.
And, he's a new dad of like maybe a year now. And we were just chatting about whatever, just over text though. And then he's like, "Oh man, watch out, because like it's not easy, and get sleep when you can, and you guys are gonna fight for sure, and like all this shit." And so I was looking, I was like, "Yeah, that's fine, that's fine." And I was like, "Wait, fight for sure?" And I was like, "Well, I don't want to fight. Like, I do not want to fight with
Yeah.
Chantel at all."
What's the fights about? Like who's gonna get up? Who's doing
So
this? Who's
I don't
doing
know.
that?
I don't know. We're texting, So then I was like, well, how do I avoid this whole fighting thing? Everything else I'm fine with. And he was like, well, you just got to sleep, and but you got to figure it out. But you're all gonna fight about it. And I was like, all right. So today I was like, hey, Chance, I don't want to fight. Like, how do we avoid fighting? She's like, oh, well, I don't do good unless I sleep. So like,
I mean, we know this.
she was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
so if I'm being a jerk, basically you just have to suck it up. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it's gonna be even worse. And I was like, what? Like, your solution is that I just need to suck it up, and you're just gonna be an asshole to me?
And the fight has begun.
Like, how about we just don't fight?
You guys had a fight
Like,
from the
what?
conversation of not.
Well,
the
it wasn't a fight. I was just stunned. But
Yeah.
that her
Yeah.
solution to how do we not fight is just me be a bitch and just take it.
What's the advice you're getting from people? Has Bets given you any solid? I mean, for sure, things are gonna change. For sure. Like everybody that says nothing changes is just full of it.
Yeah, well, I mean,
think-
there's a whole human dependent on you.
Yeah, I
You
was
don't know
like,
what
in the
doesn't
chat,
change.
Megs is saying, Ilya, you're going to figure it out as you go. And yeah.
I'm not concerned at all. I'm not panicked or
Yeah.
nervous. I was totally fine. The only thing I don't like is I hate arguing and fighting,
right.
and I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
And so when he said that, I was like, how do I avoid it? And he was like, well, I don't really know. And then I asked Chantel, hey, here's this thing on the horizon. Maybe
yeah.
we should avoid it. And she was like, oh, no, you're fucked.
Oh, my
The
God.
problem is too, and
Oh.
it's like you never want to end up being. You've seen those people in relationships to where like the guy never says anything, and he's just sad. Every moment of his existence is sad now. He's just getting yelled at 24/7, whatever. I feel like that doesn't happen overnight. That happens because he stops wanting to have the fights.
Yeah.
So he just accepts everything, and it's a slippery slope after a while. So it's almost like you have to have the fights because you give up that inch.
But I don't want to fight.
I don't
That's
know.
what I'm saying. Like, what's going to happen here?
Well, see you crying at the fucking Applebee's. I'm gonna be like,
And
yo.
Applebee's. Megs is saying in the chat real quick, our solution is communication. We tell each other when we're just having a tough day. We mention it in advance and then ask how I can support you. Megs, that's great. Brian Kelly, you will be wrong a lot more often.
What's going on with us? Are we? I mean, gave me brain pills or penis pills. Like you're taking
prenatal,
you know,
like vitamin
what's
pills?
happening with us?
Well, I have an appointment in 2 weeks just to get.
I don't want his
checks.
His kid to be now. This kid's gonna be like a year older. He's gonna be bullying our kid around.
Well, look, I didn't know we were ready to have kids.
Well,
I just
I don't
started
know.
a job.
That's why I'm
I
trying to get down to the bottom of
I
shit.
haven't even got my first
What's happening?
paycheck yet. Can
Don't worry about
I
that.
at least
Don't worry
wait
about
till
it.
I get my 30 days in?
Why?
So I can get on an insurance.
You have 9
plan?
more months to figure that out.
I
Yeah.
need to get on an insurance
Happen
plan
overnight.
first.
You've seen the
But
CNBC chicks.
They're not going to be like, wait,
pregnant
they're
every
going to be
week.
like, what, you're pregnant now? Do you have insurance? Because if not, then you can't have this baby. They're going to
Well,
be
I
like,
just
yeah, we'll
said,
figure it out in 9 months. You're
oh,
fine.
Oh, now that you got the good job, that's it. We just start having babies like all the freaking time.
Yeah,
You don't
but
fucking work for 5-6 years.
when do I was like, when do I work?
Yeah.
But I like my job.
Yeah. That's,
Yeah. Well, you're enjoying staying at home though.
No, I'm not. Not at
Oh,
all.
no.
Not. Who told you I was enjoying staying at home?
mean, you'd
Do you
still-
enjoy staying at home? We're both unemployed. Well, no, you've got stuff. I mean, you're actually doing big boy work.
I try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's still, you're not going to an office every day. Is that
Correct.
getting to you, or what's
No,
that
it's
like?
kind of great. I love
You
it.
do like that?
Yeah.
I
I hate going to the office. Offices suck, man. But you went to like a fun place where you did fun stuff,
Yeah.
even though it was sometimes surrounded by
Idiots.
bad stuff.
Yeah.
That's true.
But I went to a shit office and sat at a shit desk and looked at shit computer screens and did shit stuff with
Yeah.
shitty people. So
In
they're great. Never
shit
mind.
traffic, but
yeah, the traffic was terrible. I just don't like it. You know, it's great not having to worry about that. Sometimes I forget what day of the week it is. I
Yeah.
just know that it's like a weekday or a weekend,
Yeah.
which is fantastic.
Yeah, I don't, in the beginning I like that, but now I'm just like, oh, man, I kind of need to know what day of the week it is, or otherwise I just feel completely
I
useless,
was
you know?
like today, PK's been doing great making the bed. He folded
I've gotta.
laundry
I
today.
can't
was
not do
like,
that. I can't not do the house stuff. Joking aside, I know we
Yeah.
do a lot of joking on the show, but
Right.
like if you come home and the dishes aren't done and stuff, like what the hell am I doing? You
That's
know?
a fact.
Yeah.
I told you before, you got to front load your day.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get
You're
like-
in my head now.
he's
You're
been
right.
Get
getting
up,
up.
just get up, do like 6 tasks.
Yeah.
And after that, you're like, bro, look at all this shit I did.
I
You
mean,
know what? I just need to do one, because that one will spiral into other tasks. It's just like really just getting up and doing that first one.
I
So I
think-
make it. So what I do is like I make it taking you to work.
yeah.
That's the first. And then by the time I come back, and also I'm like screaming at people like driving and cutting me off and stuff. By the time I come back, I'm not going back to bed. So then I'm like, I might as well make the bed now. So there's a second task. There's a third
But
task.
I also enjoy like on Mondays you have like bro workout dates. So that's
Yeah,
fun.
we're doing Legree.
That's
Shout
true.
out Form if you're in the Houston area. You come check out the
Come
ladies.
check it out. We got a
Yeah.
new washing machine.
Yeah, I was
Whoop
like
our ass.
come sweat with the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I will be in last class that we did, you were like to my left. So and you're way more advanced than I am, right? But then I never realized how unadvanced you are. Like when you were next to Liz, who's I guess a coach. So then I'm watching the ladies like really do the moves.
Yeah.
And then it's like if somebody
Yeah,
like
PK's
when
like,
Chantel
don't-
is looking at us, it's like a
Yeah.
progression just straight down.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Where it's but a great workout.
Yeah. The people that go there consistently are like crazy strong and really flexible.
Yeah.
And I think it's like a woman thing also. Like some of the moves, they're like doing like squat or something, like moving your legs apart like a split almost.
Yeah.
I have like a 2-foot range. Like, like 6 feet apart, and they're just like hanging out, like checking their phones. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
that's how,
incredibly difficult. I'm like, how do these people look so simple? And they're like little twigs.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's it. I mean, you know.
Yeah. I know. Once my week comes back, to life, I'll get back in there.
All right. I want to do you have the article? This is going to be awesome. I don't know if this is a point counterpoint, but like, get in on this debate. Don't forget we still have instant voice notes. Oh, crap.
What?
Let's put that on hold because I want to play this one, right? You got a voicemail. So instant voice notes are they're called Ivans, and if you go to pkndk.com, you'll be able to see the Ivan button. You hit that, your comments come right to us. This isn't that kind of voicemail. This is the voicemail that we got today.
Okay.
We got today.
Yeah.
Listen to this.
Voice note.
Hi, this is Nadia Dinglevet. It looks like we still have Kiki's blanket with us. We were wondering if you still wanted that. Please give us a call, 713-468-16.
Whoa.
Well, I think you kind of already said
What the hell's a bowling kit?
No, it was Kiki's blanket. They've had it
Oh.
for like a year. When did Kiki die?
Kiki passed not last September.
You have to do a
the
calling
September
now.
prior.
She just finally got over it. She's got to start crying again. What are you
crazy.
doing?
So the blanket that we brought Kiki in after she passed, like the yellow blanket,
They still got that shit.
they still have it.
Yeah.
And they wanted to know. They called me, do you want to come pick it up?
I like that blanket, so I'm going to go pick it up. But like,
Well,
what the hell? Like
I
a
mean-
year and a half?
I'm like,
Is Kiki still alive? Do you still have her? Did she not,
I was like, what a weird message to get.
It's very strange.
Yeah. Then I was like, well, yeah, I want to get it. I'm like, no, I don't. What am I going to do with the blanket? Like,
The only thing worse is when
at this point.
I get messages from where we used to take Kiki
Oh,
before we
Banfield.
moved to Atlanta,
Yeah.
and they'll be like, "Hey, we haven't seen Kiki in a while. Bring her in."
Yeah. And I was like, according to your record, she's 16.
Dude.
And rest in peace, she has passed. But we also.
But I don't know if I should blame them on that because I
No,
know
they're-
they're just wanting.
They just want their money because we're no longer. Remember, we have a buddy who, like, their pet passed and they still collected money after the dog died.
Well, Petco is it Petco or PetSmart?
PetSmart.
PetSmart?
Banfield. Yeah.
One of them, does that until the year is up.
Yeah,
no
that-
matter what, they're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you signed a contract. Sorry." I'm like,
Yeah.
Jesus, talk about getting a reminder.
Yeah.
The only people worse than that voicemail with persistency of really trying to get repeat customers is that car place that you recommended me to take her old car to. Like, they still text me like 3 times a week. Like, you need an oil change? Come in.
The one out in Sugarland?
Yeah.
Huh, that's crazy.
They don't send you texts?
No.
Did you unsubscribe?
I don't know. I don't think I ever got text.
Dude, all the
Just
time.
unsubscribe. Click, hit,
I
right?
usually
Stop.
do. But let me get to this. All right, so this is going to be a picture. So if you're listening to the show, shout out to my replay gang. How the hell are y'all? But if you are listening, go to the YouTube video, and you're going to be able to see this like around 20 minutes in. But as I bring this up, and here's the picture, do you have the actual post? Let me put this up on the
I
screen.
mean, I'm just going to paraphrase it. It was this
Okay.
chick who wanted to stay anonymous in one of my Facebook groups said that she was going through her boyfriend's underwear drawer and sometimes she likes to wear his underwear, I guess, when she sleeps over, but found these. And she's like, aren't these girls' boxers? And like freaked out. And so like the comments were like, yay, they are, or nay, they're not. They're just shrunken.
There was no
men's
the
boxers.
way that you're like, hey, are these men's
Well,
or
that's why I
women's
asked you.
boxers?
Are these men's or women's?
All right, and I was like,
what do you
she
say?
found I found it. She found them in the drawer, and I'm like, it's nothing. Like, why is she freaking out? And then you went into all of that you just said, and then you went into every freaking comment of people saying that he's cheating, and I'm like, well, first of all, who's showing up to bang somebody's boyfriend or husband wearing that? You're not wearing that. You wearing that?
Well, how old is he?
Yeah, they're like in their 20s.
Yeah, I mean, thoughts.
Yeah.
You don't think that, like,
I was like, when I was in my 20s.
That's his underwear in his underwear drawer.
that's what I'm saying.
End of story. Move on with everybody's lives. This is crazy.
Dude.
But they're short and they kind of have a feminine cut, right? They got like a womanly cut.
So
They look pink.
It's a weird cut to have, but what's weirder to me is, one, she's posting it online behind his back. It wasn't an anonymous Facebook group, which makes it a little bit better, because I always wonder, I'm like, when these people are talking to us about their men or women, like on Reddit, I'm like, well, they can see it too, and how bat-ass crazy are you that you're actually going and you're posting it? But I guess it makes it a little better. Maybe she wanted to be involved, but then all the comments of girls saying, oh, girl, he's cheating. So she sent him a text. And what did he write back?
He said, he was like, she goes, are these yours? And his response, whoa, calm down.
And then so she posts the response, and then everybody's like, oh, he's definitely cheating. He's definitely cheating. Whoa, calm down. That's not an explanation. I'm like, what are you talking about?
So again, like Ilya saying with Josh Wong, no issues. Yeah, they're his.
No,
Keep it
it's
moving.
a weird cut to have for sure, but I'm also fat.
yeah, but also maybe they're laying weird. I mean, like they're all matted up. Who knows or whatever.
old.
They do
I
look
mean-
old. Maybe there were a pair
wait.
that he had when he was younger that he hasn't thrown. Guy, I have some underwear that I
Like
never
that?
wear that has just been sitting in my
Yeah,
underwear
that's
drawer at the
true.
very
I was gonna say-
crummy old boxers that I haven't worn in years. I don't know why I haven't
Toss
thrown them
them
away.
out. Kareem, though, those
Yeah.
aren't men's.
I mean,
So like all the men are saying,
it's
like it's not
men's
a
men.
boxers in
Yeah.
his men's boxer drawer.
You don't buy those at Victoria's Secret. No woman is going out to buy looking for that style.
I think actually I used to get them from like Abercrombie, and I used to have shorty short shorts that look like men's boxers.
Also, if you're cheating and you're keeping that other person's undergarments, you're not keeping that.
Oh, that's a good
You're
point.
keeping like a lacy thong or something.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
not
saying.
This trash.
Also, if you're banging some dude, you're not showing up in that. I'm sorry. I don't think you are.
I think if she's got a big booty and like the booty cheeks are out, maybe.
No, I don't know. I've never been with a girl besides you.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
But I don't think she would show up with that. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, well, what if like they're new, like 6 months into a relationship, and that's from like a previous relationship? Like, would that be weird if that was women's boxers from like a different chick like 2 years ago? He's just holding on.
If he's holding it on, then he's
that's weird.
But I don't think guys know.
I guess that would be weird, but again, it's just boxers.
Yeah.
What would be the point of keeping those crumpled up old ass boxers in your boxer drawer?
All right. See, I'm glad to talk to you two about it.
Well, I told you right away.
Yeah,
right away.
For clarity, I also would not keep like a lacy thong as well, because what are you going to do with? I just don't. It doesn't appeal to me.
Yeah,
doesn't appeal to me. But maybe somebody could keep that as a memento, perhaps. I don't know.
Oh,
but not that.
Memento.
We were watching some show. I can't remember what it
serial
was
killers
called.
Keep.
But yeah, and like the guy. Oh no, it was one of the
was
Netflix
it the movie
show.
Memento?
No, it was the Netflix.
I haven't seen that. Is it good?
Remember?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Oh, I gotta watch it.
The Netflix show where Love is Blind, and like the guy kept like one earring or one ring or like one hair tie or
that
something.
guy's weird though.
Yeah,
that guy's weird.
yeah.
Just like our friend that goes and she throws hair ties under the bed so the other chicks can find them. That's at least like hair ties or something. You're not leaving that. And again, who are you dating that she's going online? She can't figure shit out. She's got to go online and post.
Post
like
about
that
it.
to me is like a huge. That's a big. You know, that's the majority of the questions that I see on Reddit. I'm just like, how fucking stupid are you? You can't just one Google that. Two, just use a little common sense. You got to go and like get like the town to tell you that you're right or whatever. And typically those people are idiots anyway.
To agree that you're not crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, you could reverse image it on Google, but I didn't do that.
Okay. There's a couple other stories that I wanted to bring up while I've got stuff. This is a little segment on the show called From the World. And this next story, I kind of like this story, to be honest.
You love Daily Mail. You're always on there.
You know what happened was Dave sent me an article that I'm going to get to here in a few minutes about a dude that got kicked off a plane for farting. And I was like, oh, that's me.
Oh.
I should have been kicked off. You know?
Yeah.
No shit.
But this caught my eye as I had that article open, and it says outrage. So this old lady died, and she collected a bunch of art, paintings, stuff like that, right?
Okay.
I guess her family didn't want the stuff or didn't go through it in time, so they threw it out, and now there's outrage saying that this poor lady died, and they're just throwing all her valuables on the street. I love this story because this is one of those this is like winning the lottery. If you're walking to work and they're throwing some old lady stuff out, like, I don't know. I'm taking all this shit home.
Oh.
All you need is one painting to be worth like $50,000 or something.
I mean, it's just on the side of the street.
You know? Yeah, they just threw it out. And then there was just somebody put it on TikTok, and I guess there's outrage.
I mean,
go through all that
There's
stuff.
outrage everywhere now.
Yeah, I was like, who's outraged for what?
Look at this thing.
She's not outraged. She's dead.
Yeah. So.
I mean, like if you need some candles
Well,
or whatever.
who's
they just
outraged?
I don't know.
That's the story. Where is the outrage?
In the comment section of the TikTok.
Well, I mean, it's not anybody else's business if they didn't want to take. Oh, that.
Well, this chick
she
looks outraged. Look at her.
She does look
outraged. Look at how concerned she looks.
The influencer filmed herself trying on several items of clothing. How could you be outraged?
She tried her. Who's worse?
And taking
the
pictures?
people throwing her stuff out?
Yeah.
Or trying it on?
And then being outraged about it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just put it on.
Yeah.
Keep it the fuck moving.
Or are they outraged because it wasn't recycled? It was going to the trash.
Back up a U-Haul. You put everything in there, and you go straight to that antique show. That's what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All you need is one item. There's
or you just keep walking.
Yeah. I mean,
God.
Close
Go
your
on
eyes.
about your day.
What is this,
That's
plates?
a great point.
Stupid Christmas tree plate.
Yeah. Looks like glassware.
You know how many stupid Christmas tree plates we have?
Yeah, we still got up the Well,
Dude,
technically.
we got boxes not opened. That's how many.
Of China. That's what it's a China.
Fancy China.
Yeah.
Christmas tree's still up. What happened to the neighbors? Did the neighbor have the Christmas tree up too?
Yeah,
What happened?
so like, because we still have, well, it's now PK's birthday tree up because his birthday's on Saturday.
I'm so lazy, but I don't want to really say that out loud. So after
Yeah.
Christmas, the birthday tree. After that's a Valentine's Day tree.
No, you got to
Yeah.
take it down after the birthday.
Oh, Valentine's Day,
That's
bro. I
crazy.
got to go on the 14th, bitch.
So then,
Let's make it pink.
So like our neighbor like next door, like her dogs were barking. I was taking Teddy out like tonight and it's dark out, but I had a flashlight. Apparently I flashed the flashlight like in her house and then we made eye contact and I was like, this is really awkward. Like I don't mean to be staring in like your personal space right now, but we locked
Don't have
eyes.
the blinds open. I always do that.
But then I noticed that she had her tree up, but it's got Valentine's Day stuff on it.
Yeah, Valentine's
Why is
Day.
she staring at you then?
Go.
Because she, I don't know, because like I think I had
Well,
my
you can-
flashlight out.
Yeah, you look at people outside, don't you? Mean like, who the F is that?
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
it's
but you
me,
can't
and
see
I'm
him
like,
unless was she standing up against the window?
yeah, she was staring. Yeah, we were both like
yeah.
staring at each other. It was very
She was
like.
creeping on you just as much as you were creeping. You were busting
I
her
did-
creeping on you.
Well, I
actually.
didn't mean to be like creepy and like
Well,
look
she
into
was the
her.
creeper. You busted her being
Yeah.
the
But
creeper.
I looked in her house.
Only to expose her as the true creeper.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can you be a creeper if you're looking out of your
I mean,
house?
her dogs were barking.
You're
Probably
doing
like
creepy.
I was
I don't know.
outside, and it was me. I'm like, hi.
Like, unless you're standing naked in your house and you're looking out
Was
at
she
somebody
naked?
else. Was she naked?
Did she have
was
those boxers
naked?
on?
Wow.
Her
Those
boxers?
were her
Wow.
boxers.
Wow.
That's right. No, she wasn't naked. I don't think.
One more story from the world.
Okay.
From the world. I don't know if I like that name, but you know,
Oh yeah.
it's the Taco Bell one. Now I have mine as well, so we'll go through it. But in this story that came out, Taco Bell receipt from 2012. Oh, mine's from 2013. Whoops. Goes viral as Gen Z can't believe the ultra cheap prices back then. For example, like let's see, you could buy 2 beefy 5-layer burritos for $2.59, including taxes. That is kind of cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Taco Bell right now, man. I think the last time we got it, it was like $40-50. Today, the same burrito. Oh, no, that's only like $1.69 more. It's $3.69 now for one.
For one.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
All right, so let me just bring up our receipt and let's just see if.
By the way, love her name. TikToker, Lovely Ocean.
All right, so let's see what I ordered that night too.
Oh my God.
Just for us two, it was $45 and 20. When did I say this was? 2013.
Yeah, it says December 8, 2013.
Dude, no wonder I got so
Oh my
fat.
God, look at the time. 1:58 in the morning.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Paid with
Yo.
cash.
Jesus.
Ooh, I was balling.
An 832. That's here.
I was balling. Yeah, I remember that night.
Oh,
So I don't know what I
Wait,
got.
that was my birthday. That was the day. That was the morning of my birthday. So my birthday's on the 7th. That was
Yeah.
on the 8th.
yeah. We definitely were partying after
We
your
probably
birthday.
partied and you guys went to go get Taco Bell.
No, this
after.
was before I knew you. This was
No.
Kanye West night.
No.
This was Kanye West night. That's from the video that I pulled it.
Oh.
Yeah.
We didn't know him then? In 2013?
No, I don't think we met him
Oh,
until
maybe
we went.
it was like that December is when we
Dude,
became
I
friends.
told you why, right? Because I don't want to name no names, but the one guy was like, he was like, you got to watch out for Ilya. He goes after people's chicks. So like, I try to keep my distance. I never told you that.
I don't know. I think you might have told me when I was drunk one
Yeah,
time.
we were hanging out. The first time I met you, we were hanging out at some bar. It was in Midtown.
How'd your wife?
And yeah, that's what I told her. Like, how'd your wife?
Nice.
This dude goes after chicks.
Love it.
And so I kept my distance, and then we both ended up going to Europe, and then you ended up being like this really cool
We've
dude.
been
Normal.
friends ever since.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't
So
believe
let's see what the prices were back then.
You paid cash $45 for
What is
one
a twist? I never ordered
cinnamon
twist.
twist. That was for Kiki
What-
back
I
in the
can't
day.
even decipher what the hell this is.
TR Twitter.
Gordita Crunch,
Okay.
2 of those, $4.98 each,
Oh,
right?
plus Supreme.
Oh wait, is that
That's both of them.
That's
That's
both of them.
2.
Oh my God, it was cheap back in the day.
Oh God, look, double decker Supremes.
Double
for
decker,
two for
two for
$4.30.
$4.38. You can't do
Wow.
that now.
There you go.
Outrage!
Oh my God, a steak,
Out fucking
a
rage!
steak quesadilla and a chicken quesadilla and a bean burrito. Holy crap! A pizza, 2 pizza breakfast?
Yo, boy.
What? Holy crap!
No wonder I got so fat.
Oh my God, that
man.
could not have just been for
Yo.
us two.
Yeah, it was.
There's no way.
I mean, the video's on YouTube. Just go watch the Kanye West vlog.
Good God.
Yeah. That was a glorious night. though.
Wow.
Yo, the prices have gone. I mean, I know you don't know because you really don't go there, but yeah, you can.
Well, I've noticed because it's like that
Yeah.
with everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Not just Taco Bell.
I think it was.
Is it gonna ever go back down, or we just screwed? That's
Well,
it.
that's
We're
it.
screwed. Prices never go down.
No.
It's just always up.
Well, like even now they said they're reducing inflation, but they're only reducing the speed at which it goes up. They're not for
You're not going
for
backwards.
prices to go
Yeah.
down. Inflation has to go negative.
Yeah, that will never happen.
which
Yeah.
is
no.
it's not going to happen this way. No.
Everything goes up at least like 1 to 3%.
Well, it's not like even, well, I've said this before on the show, like when in the history of the airline business has the prices ever gone down? But like anytime, gas prices are up, we got to raise the gas prices are up. Well, what about when they dropped? Your tickets are still like through the roof.
Yeah.
You're not coming back down with that. What's the chat saying? You seeing the chat?
Yeah.
I don't want to neglect the chat. Is it saying anything cool? maybe
Let's
they're not.
see. No. Just nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Nothing?
Sorry. Reading through it.
No, that's fine.
Oh yeah, here we go. Is producer Amelia
All right,
gonna
had to
be
be Don
a
G.
permanent fixture of the show?
No, I don't want to bother him. That's why I always have Denise text him because I'm like, I don't want to bother
I know,
him.
that's
Like,
not bothering me. Get
I'm
outta
like,
here.
you've got grown up stuff you're doing.
I was like, in about a month or so, you might need like a night out. Come on over and be part of the podcast.
What are you
bring
most looking
bring the
forward
baby
to?
over.
What are you looking forward to? Like, what are you curious about the most, or is there like anything that frightens you? I mean, not that you get scared, but worries you besides the fighting and the arguments.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't know how to change a diaper. I don't know how to do any of that. But then I'm like, I'm not an idiot, so just don't let the baby die, I think is the main goal.
Yeah.
And I think I got it.
Like you told me a long time ago, like, look at all these other people that.
Idiots.
Yeah, and then I'm like, how can you not figure whatever the thing is, but then you can everything else?
Yeah.
So
if they can do it, I can do it. I'm not too worried about it.
Plus, I'm like, you got great help if you want. You got your mom close by. She's going to come stay. You got your sister she keeps, like every time I see her, she's like, oh, Elia's going to be wrong about this or wrong about that. Or
she's telling you that too?
Yeah.
That's one of my main drivers. I'm telling you, like
Yes,
part of this whole thing why I'm so excited is just all the ways that I can prove her wrong.
Yeah, the older sister, which I love that because like your sister's like me, like I'm the eldest of my brother, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know, it's just interesting, like the dynamics.
But she's had
of you
how many
two.
kids? 3?
3, yeah.
Yeah, so she's got like a leg up. So
I'm sure she's right, but I think she's right about things for her.
Right.
And so all the stuff that she says is like it's a matter of fact. I'm like, well, maybe for you, but I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh yeah, just wait till you have kids. You're gonna be doing it all the time. Like for just as an example, I was talking about, like their youngest literally won't eat unless there's an iPad in his face, like this close, and then he just looks at it while somebody hand feeds him, and he just stares at the iPad. And I was like, that's insane. You have to get him away from that screen. He's like 2, and he just he does is stare at the screen. I mean, he plays and stuff, but when he's eating, it's iPad at his table, and then feed him while he stares at this iPad.
What's on the iPad?
Trains. He loves trains.
Oh.
Anything to keep him occupied because it's probably easier, which I understand where she's coming from, but shouldn't that be your goal, is to keep him as long as you can away from digital screens and phones and all that stuff?
I'm just like, I'm not putting him in front of an iPad. She's like, you will because you're going to want it. I'm like, well, maybe I will want to, but now because I've said that I'm not going to you, I'm for sure not going to do it.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for all of the things that I've said that are all similar to that. Like, just to prove you're wrong. Like, I might hate my fucking life and just be like, God, I'm going to get this iPad out so you can watch trains, but I won't.
Wait, you always wanted kids, or, did something switch and you were like, all right, now's the time? Because I think I've always been, not anymore scared, but like, back in the day, my 20s for sure. In my 30s, I don't know. I think I was just focused. I was just scared about not the job going away.
I was gonna say everything else was different up until 2021.
This situation has helped with all that stuff because the world doesn't end. You start to realize that. But it's been a thing.
I mean, I've always wanted kids. Yeah, I don't know if at some point in time I was like, now's the time I want kids.
Yeah,
but it just kind of happened.
Yeah,
and then sometimes you just feel like you're getting old when you're like see girls without pants at concerts and stuff.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And you're like, hold on. And you're like,
what are you doing?
You kind of reassess stuff. And you're like, and then, folks that have kids are like, you better have kids quick and you're going to be sorry you don't. And so then I heard all those little voices and I was like, maybe they're right. Because ultimately all the older people end up being right about almost all of it.
Yeah.
And so I'll still not listen to anything they say, but I remember everybody telling me not only that, but other things that made sense, and I just never listened to it, and I should have.
I always maintain that, you should be late 20s, early 30s is like the perfect time, because you still need to live a little bit. You need to, get some knowledge to be able to pass down and some life experiences and a little stability, whatever that means to whoever you are. But, yeah, We're definitely got to be doing some.
It's different for everybody because there's also it's great if I had a kid that was, I don't know, 15, 16 right now, 20.
Yeah.
I'd be all right with that. That means I had him when I was like, what, 21? He'd be 20 right now. So that means this kid would be like leaving my house, going to college. I'd be done with kids. Also, we could go on vacations. I could play with their
but if you were raising him then versus now, like think about your maturity level at that age versus now.
Absolutely. But also,
you got to do a way better job now.
But if you have kids, then you're like thrust into a different maturity level. You don't have an option to be immature and an idiot unless you're just going to be a shitty parent.
I see a lot of immature, shitty parents.
Yeah. But I'm not going to be a shitty parent.
Yeah, that's a good point. Plus, you have like a good family dynamic around you that's not going to let you be. Even if you wanted to, you wouldn't be able to.
Right.
So.
Now's a great time for me, I feel like. It's like I've done all the shit I want to do without a kid. Now let's do it all with kids.
Yeah. Plus, you got the perfect situation to raise them, like, right there on the hot block.
Yeah. Yeah. The worst.
Yeah.
I do want to transition because PK, I know your birthday's coming up, speaking of age. Saturday, by the way. Maybe we'll do a quick recap on PK's birthday night.
What is this?
That is a package that I believe came in for you. So, yeah. So I don't know if you got our letters song or something.
You know what?
If you want to play that before you open a package.
Professional I am.
There we go.
Letters. Oh, we get letters. We get your letters every day. Mailman, mail today.
Reach out and pull one out.
Woof.
Those letters. I love those letters. Let's find out what you got to say.
Oh, boy.
Mailman, mail today.
Does it have a note?
Yeah.
What's it say?
No idea.
Huh?
This note is written in hieroglyphics. Apologies to whoever sent this in.
Oh, no.
But you try to decipher this. That's straight up hieroglyphics. That shit was on the caves.
Swim club? What is
See?
this?
What I tell you?
Upside down?
Is it upside down?
No.
Oh, no.
That shit was written on the pyramids in Egypt.
Well, maybe just open it on up. I don't know.
All right, hold on. Let me see if anybody can figure that out. Run Mulo?
I thought.
No?
I thought that
Run me, Leo?
I thought that I knew.
Hold it back a little bit because it is a little blurry. There you go. Yeah, I have no idea. Well, I don't want to, crap on y'all too much because whoever it is did send me something, so I appreciate it.
There's a very sweet message from Ann B.
Oh, Ann B. Is that her name? Is her name on there?
Does it look like it?
I don't know.
I'll read the message once you open it because it says what it is in
there.
there.
Should I pull it out? Or?
Pull it out.
Okay, I'll pull it out. Here we go.
Oh, my God. What is all this?
Whoa.
It exploded.
Oh, boy. Hold on, everybody.
Hit the...
Thing's buzzing in here, guys.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta fix some
that was a
stuff
very
now.
aggressive pull out.
Yeah.
Oh.
There we go.
Okay. Swimco, somebody was saying.
Wait, I'm pretty sure this is dresses for you.
It is?
Yeah.
Hand it on over.
Maybe it's a nice moo-moo for you, so you can have those comfortable
give
weekends.
It to me.
What kind of shit is that?
Ooh.
Didn't you already have?
Oh,
Look.
beautiful.
Look at this. Happy birthday to me. I got a 2-piece bathing suit. What the hell?
Well, it definitely says swim on it.
It's definitely Swimco.
Swim for sure.
Oh, no. I got a little purse. A little beach purse. There you go.
Oh, nice.
Oh, and look, some of those scandalous boxers that we just had up on the screen.
Yeah, that's
Are
what
these for you
cheating?
too?
That's what you're supposed to open up.
Oh, here's another purse for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, cute. It's from Aloha.
Oh, are these the
So this is from
what's happening here?
So this is from Anne, and she writes, this is random, but I work for the company Tommy John. Heard you guys talking about PK needing underwear. If you want to send me his size and your address, I'll be happy to send him some underwear for Christmas. I also represent a few other brands, and I can send you a few other things as well, longtime fan, Ann.
Oh, well, thank you, Ann. Just ignore everything that just happened on the show. Ignore everything that just happened. These are soft as hell.
Know. Yeah,
these are nice. Feel these.
So for Tommy John, like these are. Oh my gosh, these do.
You
look
have
like
a pair
those
of Tommy
boxers.
Johns?
These
Feel
are.
I don't have Tommy
These
Johns.
are pretty.
These are very like I see like a lot of influencers. They have these, and these are. Oh, she left the price on them. They are not cheap, but they have that air hammock pouch that you like.
Oh, I do like that pouch.
Yeah.
Who was telling me about that? I think Tony
was.
brought it up to me, and I'm like, I'm going to try it.
Yeah.
And it's been the best thing ever, but they're like $30. Or the pair that I got was like $30. So these are awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have you done the pouch yet? I'd
No,
give you a
I
pair, but there's
haven't.
no way.
No,
You
I'm
got to do
good.
the pouch.
No, I haven't done the pouch. I don't know about. I don't
Best
feel
thing
about
ever,
the pouch.
bro. That's because when you don't take a shower for a day or whatever, still you don't smell nothing.
DK.
Yeah,
Oh God. Well, Elia
I don't
showers.
have that problem.
Yeah.
Me neither.
I was like, Elia actually showers daily.
Okay, everybody.
Doesn't have to be washed by his spouse.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Thanks, Ann.
And then you got like some cool gear and
Swim coat.
stuff.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
really
I'll
cool.
try it on, but not on the show.
We'll make a nice video for you. That way, like, you know, I didn't want you, like, you were like, I want to send these to my favorite show. And then your boss is watching. I'm like, oh, boy.
She also said she's been a long time fan, so she knows. She knows, yeah. She knows you.
Speaking of outfits, let me see if I can bring up your outfit that you got annoyed at me for. Like it was my fault.
Oh, God. Another embarrassing night. So
Yeah.
this is Saturday night before I did the whole turn-up party.
And this is,
And I was so tired.
she comes down, right? And let me
I know. I come out of the bathroom.
Put this
Oh,
up.
my God. That looks so messy in there.
replay gang. We're about 40 minutes into the show. If you want to see the video on this on our YouTube feed, you can.
I gotta document this. I'm in trouble because apparently I did not let her know
The flap is out.
that
The flap is out.
happening. I don't know. I thought it was fashion or some shit. How's that my fault?
It goes in here.
Put it in.
It's a
Put it
bodysuit.
in. I'm not walking around with an elephant trunk hanging out. It's in my pants.
It's really not my fault that you don't know that half of your outfit's hanging out.
But as a husband, you should be like,
No,
yo,
you should learn to, you know, I'm
no,
not.
I mean, last time we did a show, I like was see through, and now it's just hanging out. Like you should be like, yo, check yourself. Yeah, you're watching it and
You ever
filming
get in
it.
trouble for that?
It's clearly not supposed to be like that. You got to say something. It's like when you
Thank
got
I didn't notice, though, is my point.
You
Well,
can't notice
right,
that she's got a
bullshit.
giant thing hanging out
I
her
don't,
butt.
I don't
Then
know.
why are you filming?
Sometimes I'm clueless.
Why are you filming?
I was filming then because you came down the stairs and you started yelling at me, and I'm like, I got to get this on film.
Everyone's like, she got a tail. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. Squirrel tail. Elephant, whatever. But yeah,
What is
if for anybody, even like females seeing other females with the tail hanging out, just be like, yo, get back
Oh,
in the
no,
bathroom.
I'm not going to. Don't say nothing, won't be nothing.
No, there will be
Don't
something.
say nothing, won't be
No,
nothing. I
that
say
is
nothing to nobody.
Embarrassing.
Nothing to nobody. Although I almost did. You were going to ask me a question about last time you were going to yell at somebody that's a stranger
Oh,
or
a stranger,
something.
yeah.
What's the question?
Last argument you had with a stranger.
And this could be an instant voice note. So if you have like a good something that happened to you, we'd love to hear from you. Drop us an instant voice note online, pkndk.com. Almost, I didn't because it was your new job, but in the parking lot.
Oh.
This dude is like right in the middle of the lane in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Cars parked on both sides, talking to a dude, you know, and there's barely enough room on the you know, if I'm looking at him on the left that I can still pass him.
Yeah.
But I'm like, yo, you gotta pull to one side.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not even that
It's not.
to the point that I'm gonna be like, find a parking space. I get it. You're catching up with you, whatever. You know, but pull over to the side.
No.
Bitch, you're in the middle of the parking lot.
Here's the thing. It's not like the hotel. It's because like there's also a fitness
It's
center.
that stupid gym.
It is
Wanna burn the shit down.
It is so packed. Like I finally went through the rates. I was like, God, this place is always packed.
Gotta
And
be expensive.
Then no. It's like $25 a month or something.
Oh,
That's why it's
really?
always it's packed. Or you're like they have special deals right now. You can join for like 24 cents a month.
Always fucking packed in that
Yeah,
parking lot. But
it's
no,
very-
I think this was a delivery person for you because he was like, it didn't look like he was going to the gym, if you catch my drift. Oh, pull on one fucking side. People in the city do not know how to drive or don't have a license. It's one of those two things, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I can't figure that out.
How are you going to do that?
Yeah,
I'm
you
not.
ask.
Oh,
I'm not.
I got real excited because I was like,
Yeah.
oh, shit, let's do it. Let's get to the bottom of
Do
this.
you have a gun in your car, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Why?
'Cause every time I drive with you, I'm fucking scared for my life, bro. Every single time.
Why?
It's
We're
never a
safely.
calm ride with you. Like at some point you're gonna like go off the deep end and we're either in ditches or you're yelling and I'm like, somebody's gonna turn around, start shooting, and the passenger's the guy that always dies.
We're fine.
The passenger. Oh my.
Yeah, no, the driver never fucking dies. It's always the passenger or the baby in the back. Driver never dies. I'm like, I'm gonna be the guy.
It's just calculated risks. I drive like a normal person. Sometimes I got to yell at somebody, but you know, it's whatever.
Normal person. Normal person.
Well, it's the one person I passed that without that experience, you would have been fine.
Which one?
The one over there on the street when they were going so slow, I went around on the right.
Are you talking about this last time?
I don't know. It was like 2 months ago, 3 months ago.
No. The last time I rode with you was in the truck coming back from Forum, and you yelled at somebody on Kirby, right? On Kirby.
Yeah. Well,
And then we got to the red light, and they were like right next to you, and I'm like, oh, fuck. Now, 2 months before then was the last time that I rode with you, and that was the time that we almost landed in the ditch.
yeah, but we didn't land in the ditch. We used the side of the ditch to pass up. They were going 6 miles an hour. 6. Not even 10, dude. They were just idling, rolling down the street. That's inexcusable.
I feel your aggravation. I know it, but that's why I was asking if you got a gun in your car, because if they start shooting, I feel like you're more confident. Like, me, weaponless, I can't really, I just have to yell inside.
I'm not
going
to shoot anybody. Also, nobody's going to shoot at us. We're fine. We're fine.
This is Houston.
Yeah,
Somebody's
road rage.
definitely going to
Yeah,
shoot. Are you kidding me? There's
road
like
rage.
every night there's somebody getting shot at.
Well, not me.
Well, I don't know. I don't know in the city. I'm just saying. I understand your aggravation.
Especially now that you drive. Yeah. You drive rush hour to and from.
It's awful.
Yeah.
It's awful.
AM, PM.
This is the story. Oh, did I close it out? No, I have it here.
The airplane story about your.
Dave sent this in to me. So this is kind of like stupid news, but not really. But and we'll go real quick through this one. But there's a dude on the plane that I guess got on the plane and he was a little hungover, or so the people next to him thought. And then I guess somebody else. You know how I've been on planes with like Taco Bell, or Vegas used to have a miniature Pizza Hut that you can bring on the plane.
Well,
or
you also,
garlic nuts.
I was like,
That's the worst.
That's the worst. That's all you brought on the flights from Atlanta were garlic, like extra garlic.
Terrible.
Nuts.
No, I think the worst was, and I didn't see this one
Or
coming.
the red onions.
I made a sandwich with onions, and I
Extra.
love onions, so I put extra onions. Dude, I took it out of a plastic bag. Woo! Dude.
Awful.
Woo!
Yeah, PK is the worst about stinky foods.
So big fat guy sits down. Somebody has some kind of, smelly treat. And he goes, I don't want to mess up his coat. He goes, the man purposely, well, that's before he farted.
I mean, was he just like ripping it? Just ripping farts left and right?
Yeah, I'm trying to go back. He says, before most people boarded, I observed this man audibly disgusted about or hungover. I don't know. After the majority of passengers boarded, the man reportedly explained, you thought that was rude over somebody's food. Well, how about this smell? And proceeded to pass gas.
Oh, on purpose, like on command.
Yeah. It was uncalled for, especially coming from a grown man on an airplane nonetheless. The user wrote, the man was just purposely farted and then farted again loudly and said, yeah, everybody, let's just eat the smelliest food possible all the frickin' time. A guy in the row replied, if you don't like it, fly private, to which the fat man said, that's so effing rude, ripped another one.
I'm kind of on the fat guy's side here.
You are?
A little bit.
The plane was taxiing on the runway. It came to a stop. They turned back, went to the gate, and then
because there was a fight, not because it smelt bad.
well, because people started yelling back and forth, and then if they take off. I'm not on a fat guy's side though. I mean, there's no law. Maybe there's like morality
It's called-
code
yes.
about what you bring on the flight, but just ripping it.
Yeah, but he's making a point here because somebody brought some stinky ass food on there.
Yeah.
And it's disgusting, and everybody has to smell that, but that's
Yeah.
not a problem. But as soon as he farts, all of a sudden that's a problem. It's just like the food, except it's coming out of his butt. I mean, it's much more gross. I
Yes.
get that.
Yeah.
But I bet it doesn't last as long.
I don't know. I've had
Ew.
some of mine
Oh,
linger.
my
Yeah,
God.
because you have like liquid farts.
Yeah.
Linger.
Yeah, it's 'cause
I've been
it's
better,
stuck in
but
your
yeah.
pouch.
You're
pants.
really just shitting your
Yeah.
pants.
Yeah, he is. It's in the pouch.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right, I
gross.
got it.
That's why you
Yeah,
use
yeah.
that pouch.
Yeah, for his.
You know, the problem, what I realized today is that, yes, I do have an issue because then people are sending me these stories saying, oh, look, it's you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not,
Uh-huh.
oh, look at this interesting story. Maybe it
Yeah.
could be a stupid news. Oh, did you get kicked off a flight today?
Yeah.
not-
It's PK.
Not cool. Not cool is what I'm saying. All right. let me ask, we'll start wrapping this up. I'm sure you probably have to go. But a few random questions I did want to toss everybody's way. So hopefully we can get some comments coming in through the instant voice notes, and we can play those back next week. But a few of them. One of them being, which places should be avoided at all costs? At all costs. I'm going to give you an example. Like every gas station, if it's like 2 in the morning, I had to pick you up at the airport, and I didn't realize we were out of gas because I hadn't left. The entire weekend, the house.
If it wasn't for me, you would never, ever fill up the car. You constantly run
I didn't leave the house.
empty. I know. I'm just saying, though, if it wasn't for me, what was it, 2 days ago? I'm like, what's the gas at? You're like, oh, we probably got 30 miles. I'm like, let's fill up the tank.
I fill it up when it goes to eat.
Which is insane.
$30, whatever.
Why 2 in the morning, you go roll up to a gas station outside of Hobby Airport.
So I'm like, I don't think I can make it to Hobby. And the closer I get to Hobby, the more sketch it's going to get. So let me just get into this gas station. So I pull up to the gas station with a lot of lights, right? But the pumps that I was going to, that I could see my surroundings, because it's Houston, streets got to eat. Got to watch your back in these streets.
Right.
Pumps were closed. So I'm like, all right. What other gas station has a lot of lights between here and Hobby? I can't get too close to Hobby. So I pulled off next to the, what is it? The Kroger off of I-10. You know what I'm talking about? It's got a McDonald's Studemont.
Oh,
yep.
Yeah.
A lot of lights. So I'm like, there's a lot of lights there. I can see my surroundings. So I pull into the gas station. This guy followed me from the street as I pull up to the pump and then went around and then drove away. We made eye contact. So at this point, I'm like, well, I can still see my surroundings. Fuck it. I'm just going to put $5 in or $10 in and get the F out of Dodge.
Yeah.
So I put it in there, got the hell out of there, filled up the rest of it the following day. But going to my question, which is what places should always be avoided no matter what? It could be a restaurant. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be like a gas station at 2 in the morning. It could be a store. Chipotle. You know how I hate
WNBA
Chipotle?
games.
WNBA games.
Oh, my God. All right.
I don't know because I've never gone, but I'm sure it's terrible.
You said anytime we get a donation to start
I know,
show.
but he was just saying.
I know, but this is
something
important.
Bold.
This is important.
All right, we got a donation just came in.
That's right. Can help with your gas tank.
Let me help with my gas tank.
You read it.
It says, "Happy birthday, PK." Thank you, Bradley Hall. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Very
Appreciate
sweet.
you.
Yes.
Appreciate. I'm gonna go fill up the car now since I get yelled at for never filling up the car.
Like an early birthday gift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a bottle of Ouzo. I think that's the only thing I want for my birthday this year. I don't know why.
That's
but I
what
think I'm gonna do Ouzo.
That's what he told me yesterday, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Well, I already took you to San Holo. I got dinner plans for you Friday, but now he's like,
San Holo.
He's like, I just want we went.
This should be avoided
we
at
went-
12:30 in the morning.
We went
Add
to
a little Ouzo.
We went to a nice Greek lunch spot. I guess that was a few weeks ago, so it was like birthday month-ish.
Yeah. Let me go back to WNBA games. I mean, I've never been to one, so I can't
There you
confirm
go.
nor deny, but wouldn't be my top choice. Yeah.
It should be avoided.
Yeah.
I mean, are you going to go to an NBA game? Maybe.
NBA?
We went last year.
I mean, if you get a hookup.
It
to
was
If I get a
cool
hookup,
game.
yeah.
If somebody gave me a sweet all access, whatever that means, parking passes,
Free buffet or free drinks in the suite, though.
all of it. If they
I'd go.
filled
I'd
it
go
with
that.
all the greatest stuff, I would still not go to a WNBA game.
Oh, I would. I like
I'd be
sports.
like,
I was going.
You got a
to
not
deep hate for the
sports.
WNBA,
I'll
huh?
go watch. What about
WNBA?
Is it CFL or XFL?
It's just gonna be like layup, missed layup,
no
layup.
What Caitlin Clark
Missed
plays?
layup.
She's great.
Who?
Isn't her name Caitlin Clark? Used to be of Iowa?
Yeah. I wouldn't defend something that I don't think
know.
you can even name like a team. So unless you can name a team,
like I
it
said,
would be hard
she
to defend.
played for Iowa. That's
Yeah.
what I remember. But what about is it XFL or CFL now? I'm confused.
No, they merged. I think there's something new. I would go to those.
Oh, is it
I would go to
something
those
completely
games.
different now?
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, it's called something that's called like United Football League. I think.
Oh,
I don't know. I
I
have
think it's
no
called
idea.
UFL now.
UFL.
I think. I'm not sure. Or maybe it's USFL. I don't know.
See, I learned the lesson the tough way, which is like when I was in Oregon on the radio, I'll talk a bunch of shit for like college football because I'm like, why does anybody want to watch college football if you can just watch the pros do it? Like, it makes no sense to me. Now, obviously, throughout the years, I was educated on it. Like, I understood that, like, there's a whole journey and, like, you're seeing, like, future, who's going to make it, who's not going to make it. Then you get the college teams. Like, I understood that everything that came to be to make it what it is. And I would say, I probably prefer going to Duck games or even college. A&M was awesome.
Yeah, that was a great. That was.
And I thought it was interesting that CJ said something to the effect of, they asked him what it felt like playing for the Texans and with all the people, and he was like, well, it's smaller than what I'm used to, because he came from...
He had more fans, like, what was it, Ohio?
100,000 or something they had in the stand. So he was like, oh, it's a smaller venue, which I'm like, I never thought of it that way. But he's got a point. One more donation just came in for Kevin. My boy Kevin. Get that bong gong dong. Definitely got to get that bottle of Ouzo.
Yes. Very nice.
Where are we going to dinner for?
So we are going to a traditional Italian old school restaurant. Yes. I know. I asked like one of our friends who knows like everything about Italian food, and I was like, "There's all of these places, all the ones I sent you," and she's like, "No, we got to go to this specific one." I was like, "You know Italian, you know food more than like I do. You know Houston, you're from here, so." That's what I
was going to do Greek, but like all the fancy, not fancy, but all like the authentic places are kind of like out of town.
On the outskirts.
So I'm like, nobody wants to drive all the way and come back, and I'm like, I don't want to Nico's. It's just like,
well, I mean, Nico's is good,
it's fine.
but you wanted like traditional old school.
So then I'm like, let's switch it up. What's around? And we've got Italian.
Yeah.
So then she started sending me a list of Italian spots, right? And she started she sent me this one restaurant, bro. It was all fucking straight wall to ceiling or floor to ceiling windows.
Yeah, with chandeliers.
Wait, I've never, when I'm thinking Italian, I'm thinking a little bungalow or something, right? She's sending me places she fucking wants to go in August.
No, I say that these are my top two places I want to go to. And
fancy shit.
I'm doing girls.
All glass.
Girls brunch.
Chandeliers.
You're not invited.
I told her, I said, if there's a chandelier in the restaurant, I don't want to go there.
No, you don't.
Don't send it to me.
Dave. Mysterious Dave.
Well, that's a big one. One more. Shots. Eli's not going to do a shot. I mean, I'll do a shot. Eli's not going to do a shot.
Yeah.
You going to do a shot?
I mean, I'll do a sipper of bourbon if you got that nice bourbon.
Oh, PK says go.
Oh, we don't have that. I don't
yes,
get that bourbon.
sir.
You mind? I drank the shit out of
yes,
that.
Yes, sir. Right away. Chantal always tells me how to go, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Please,
yes,
ma'am. Can I please get
yeah.
please?
She's not.
Thank God she's gone, right?
Oh, God.
Jesus
yeah, there
Christ,
you go.
The whole time.
Finally.
Did you want to get Italian food for your birthday? Was that your idea?
Well, that was my second. I was like, if I'm gonna have a cheat day and probably Italian, outside of Greek. There's no Greek spots around here.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like I don't want to drive out to Spring. There's a place.
There was that place called Ouzo Bay, and then it was shut down before we got into it.
There was one that we saw that was like Mediterranean or something, but I didn't. And then she sent me 10 of them, and 8 were just straight up chandeliers and just marble. I'm like, what are you? This isn't got all. Come on. So I don't know.
Well, chandeliers are nice.
I like what you said about birthday dinners, which is it's. I didn't want to go to BB's again. I like BB's, but you can't talk to anybody.
Yep.
It's a big ass table of people. You can't really communicate. It's like nobody knows who orders what.
I'll put that into your question there. Places I like to avoid is giant group dinners.
Yes.
It's like the worst. But if it's somebody's birthday, I'm going to go anyway because I like that person. So I'll go. But if I didn't have to go, I wouldn't go.
Unless it's a circular table or something. Somehow you can have some kind of conversation.
Because we all got to order, and then you got to figure out who's going to pay the check, and it's always going to be for ease, we're just going to split it. But then you get, people that get a bunch of crap, and I just got an appetizer and whatever, and I'm paying $60 for that. I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
Did you see that post about somebody got hate because they got a receipt at a restaurant and the tip was automatically included, but at the bottom of the receipt it said you can take it out if you want. So they just scratched it off, even though it was printed on there, and then I think they tipped less. I don't know if they tipped 0 or whatever, but I thought it was a ballsy move that they just put although it was 18%, which I think, no.
Oh, did they maybe pay cash instead?
I don't know. It was just the receipt, and then they were talking about how they had the picture of the receipt and how they scratched it out because it was automatically included 18%. But I would tip 20%. My problem with tipping is when it's going 25, 30, 35.
Well,
I'm way out of control. It should be 15, 18, 20.
But I also heard if it's written in.
Oh, thank you, sir.
That if it's already included in the check, then that potentially gets taxed upon. But if it's just cash or whatnot, you have the opportunity to claim it or just don't claim it, but it still goes into the pool.
Grant and share.
Oh, Grant! Oh,
Grant
hi,
and
guys.
share. Grant and share. Grant and share.
We haven't done dinner with them in a while.
Oh, we haven't. Why did you say Grant and Share?
They just hit us up a little PayPal donation.
Oh, very nice.
Very sweet, you guys.
I didn't think.
Grant and Share.
Oh.
Typically, it's only like really Dave, so I didn't. This is wow. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Very kind. So I hope that this is okay. This is a sipper.
Fantastic.
We might need to get more at some point, but I think also, was this from Dave as well? Yeah.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I bought that one.
Oh, no, I think he delivered this one with my PJ.
No,
Perry
that was
That was our Christmas gift.
Is it a girl name?
Huh? The girl name?
Yeah. It's a girl's name. I don't know. Like
This one? Would
Tracy.
Stephanie.
No.
Lindsay. Becca.
Terry. No.
Susan. Rachel.
Denise.
Kendra.
It's
Danielle.
It's a whiskey. I don't know. It was like something Rose, maybe.
Yellow Rose.
It was a Yellow Rose.
Yellow Rose, like that is a distillery that I
Widow
actually
Jane. That's what it was. Widow Jane. That's gone.
Widow Jane?
Widow Jane. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
But
even
then I went
try
back to
it.
the store and got this. He did send me the first bottle of that. He's actually responsible for me kind of getting into whiskey because he sent me that.
Yeah.
I never really did whiskey before. And I'm like, this is pretty good as a sipper.
Yeah.
And then I've been coming over to your house, and you've actually, I think what you've been doing is making drinks that are
They're
how
actually,
drinks supposed to be made.
they are crafted cocktails, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really craft them. I just stopped putting half the drink to be alcohol. Like I figured it's time to
Grow up?
Yeah, but like, in college we would go like full bourbon with, or like it would really be Jack or something. It'd be like Jack with like 3 ice cubes and like a splash of Coke.
Yeah.
And then 5 of them later, you'd be like, I'm so trash. But now it's like, well, I'm drinking because I like it. So I would like to sip on it.
Yeah.
Gives you a nice little buzz or whatever, and then you're good.
Yeah, that stuff is money. Whatever. What is it?
Woodford Reserve, yeah.
Woodford Reserve.
Good bourbon. I like it.
Yellow Rose Distillery is near your house. Is that what I was thinking about?
Yes, that is true. Because I think
Which one is that?
I sent it to the group chat. I was like, this is something we should do like on a Friday. Because the distillery is close by, and I think that it's like $20 or something, but they will take you around. It's like a small, like little room, like small distillery of like all of the bourbons. And then
I
it's
don't
like,
care unless I'm making it. What do I care how they make it?
No, but it's like an experience, something that we don't normally do. Like we usually go
I'll
have
give you that.
fajitas on a Friday, but instead we go to a distillery and learn about something different. Get outside of our norm, learn something to pass on to the podcast.
Yeah.
There you go.
Speaking of something outside the norm,
What'd you do?
What happened?
What happened? Did you say you got hit in the ear? Your ear hurts today?
Yeah, what happened to your ear?
I did jiu-jitsu today, guys.
Shut up!
Shit, did you really?
Yeah. They kicked my ass, bro.
Yeah, literally. You're
On day one, don't they break you into that
Bro, I got
softly?
tossed around like a little bitch.
Oh.
But it was fun. It was very interesting.
Yeah.
What's weird is they don't really do. I mean, I don't know how all jiu-jitsu gyms work, so maybe some do this or not.
How'd you find this one?
This is the one right by the house.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But they're just like, they just start. There's not like all you people that don't know what the hell you're doing, go over here, and the rest of you, they're just, everyone's here, and here we begin. And I'm like, I don't know what's happening,
begin
y'all.
what?
Like,
You
I
start
have no
swinging.
idea what's happening. There's no swinging, but yeah, I was like, I don't know what's happening. And this guy's like, all right, so you know how like when you're a kid and, well, you don't know this because your dad didn't love you, but you know, like when your parent would like lay down and they'd kick their feet up and they'd like airplane you over them,
Yeah, actually, you're right.
and you'd be like, wee.
I never did that. Yeah.
Bro, I was not only the airplane, but I was the person airplaning people. Like my feet were like in there, like.
Wait,
like the
how did you know
pelvic
what
bones.
moves to do or
I
whatever?
didn't know anything. They were kind
you were just like throwing people around?
It was complete chaos, but I was straight up like holding people up and then flipping them around and putting them in arm bars. And I was like, yo! And he's like tapping, and I was like, I just made somebody tap. It was wild. To warm up, bro, they had to do this
Oh
thing.
my
But
God.
look, both of my elbows are like,
no!
Oh my God.
scratched to
Jesus.
shit.
Yeah, they
They hurt so bad.
Did they not know that this was your first time?
Yeah, they do. My neck hurts so bad.
Oh
I
my
can like
God.
barely look left. My whole ear right now feels like it's like full of water and cotton balls. Like it's just so
We
painful.
got cauliflower ear. Oh,
I don't.
Both.
oh my
Oh
God,
my
they
God.
both are bad.
That can't be every jiu-jitsu gym. That's gotta
It's
be.
obviously not every jiu-jitsu gym is the same, but I mean they were super nice and great. I'm going back tomorrow morning.
Oh wow.
Oh my God! You not even give your elbows like a chance to heal up.
She got me a gift certificate for Christmas for unlimited 1 month.
Oh.
And you know me, if I'm doing something, I'm gonna like do it.
Yeah.
So I'm going every day.
Every
Wait,
day.
can't you hurt somebody if you don't know what you're doing and they
Not
don't
those
like
guys.
give you some kind of I don't know. Like, if you're swinging people around, there's got to be some kind of guidelines or something.
I imagine PK going with his arms like both being out.
Dislocate. Both of them going to dislocate. Were arms like...
You can't hurt those guys. Those guys are like beastly, giant, like...
How many people in the class?
Jiu-Jitsu guys. I don't know, about 20.
And Jiu-Jitsu is just more like wrestling, kind of, right?
Or
Kinda,
what?
yeah.
I know it's martial arts, but it's
like,
more...
It's like you want to be in the ground and like methodically rolling around and like choking people out or making them tap out. Like,
did you not have the right gear? Like, I mean...
dude,
I don't
bro,
think
they
your
put me in
elbows
a
are gonna...
gi. They put me in a gi.
Oh.
You know, I was like strapped up in a gi.
Oh, shit.
We did a warm-up and like...
What's a gi? I don't know.
You know, like the
Kung Fu
karate-looking
stuff.
uniform.
Oh,
The white
Yeah.
robe.
Okay.
So I'm rocking that thing, and then like we did this warm up, and part of the warm up is like at one point in time you lay down flat on your belly like this.
Like Superman?
Yeah, and then
Okay.
you slap your arms down, and then you put them up like this, and then you pull yourself forward.
Oh.
Like an inchworm.
Oh.
kind of.
Okay.
But nothing moves other than your arms. And so that was a warm up, but I had to do that for like, I don't know, 40 feet or something.
Is that why your
That's why my
elbows
shit's
are
all
all...
scratched up.
Oh.
Well, are you going to bring elbow pads tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring elbow pads.
think
I'm also gonna bring a
can.
tampon and make. Guys, do you mind if I put this in? How am I gonna do that?
Well, what if they start bleeding? You get blood all over the
Dude, are
mat.
you kidding me? I'm never gonna mention this to them ever.
Ever.
Like, oh, I'm back. Let's do more.
Guys,
Saying,
ready?
like you can't get blood
Gotta
on the
fucking
mat.
go
It's
flying
that's
today.
Like a
Geese for.
biohazard.
But anyway, all that happened. That was pretty
It's the
fun. It
geese.
was a very interesting experience.
What got you to want to do that?
I've been wanting to try like jiu-jitsu forever.
Yeah.
Just to try it.
Yeah.
And there was a neighbor of my sister, and I talked to him one time at a party like 2 or 3 years ago, and he swears by it. He's like, jiu-jitsu's the greatest. You really got to try it. And there's this one called, and he told me the name of this one gym.
Yeah.
And it was too far away from me. I was like, not convenient. Well, now I live like right next to it. And I was like, oh, damn, I got to go to it. And so now I've just been talking about it for 3 years.
Is there a practical, like, if you get into a fight, can you actually use some of those moves, or
100%.
is it just more for working out? There is.
It's more of like,
Because
yes.
it's like kung fu. You can't really use that shit. Like, somebody's going to punch you right in the face.
This is a very practical thing.
Okay.
Which is actually something I would like to learn. Like, I know my dad used to do like Krav Maga all the time. And I mean, we've all heard the story about when he, I can't breathe. But that sounds weird. But I'm just saying, like, those were actual moves that he could use, like, in the real world if somebody was,
you
like...
think you could use them, but that's how you get your ass beat.
Well,
You
no.
get in a street fight,
not
you know
if
what I
you
mean?
are-
Get in a street fight.
The whole point of this, from what I understand it anyway, I am by no means like an expert, and I'm probably wrong about 90% of this. But what it seems anyway is like it's more defensive.
Okay.
And if somebody like attacks you, you essentially like grab them and you fall together to the ground, and then you subdue them to make them stop trying to beat you up.
Did you almost get choked out, or what?
No, we did like arm bars and like things that really hurt. So you would like tap out, but there was nothing on the neck.
Oh God! So like shoulders stretched out and
Kind of. They just kind of press, but I mean they would press like seriously this slow, and they would just apply pressure and by little. But as soon as it starts to hurt, you just do this and they stop immediately.
Yeah.
So it didn't really hurt at all.
All right.
But
there
I'm
it is.
like, dude, up here, I can't turn my neck.
Then how are you going to go tomorrow? It's totally going to be
one
worse.
of them, like literally, dude. This is the last thing I'll say about it. This is so fucking crazy. I was holding the guy, airplane mode, over me, so he's looking down at my face. I'm on the ground. He's just flying above me, and I'm holding him by his like gi. And at one thing, you take the feet and you roll him behind you. So I rolled him diagonally behind me, and when I roll with him, so that I ended up on top of him, like pinning him down. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So like I would hold him up and then I'd kick him
with your
over
feet.
and then I would go over on top, and I was like, "What is happening?"
No fat people doing this, huh?
No, there's a fat guy in there.
Really?
Yeah, he was crushing it. Yeah, but he was like 18, dude. He was like a young kid.
Okay.
He was just in there like bossing around. I was like, dude, these people.
Because I got cocky once, and I'm like, let me do a somersault in the grass. It did not go my way. Shit hurt my back. It was a whole thing.
Yeah.
I was like, what happened to being able to do somersaults? I can't imagine like flipping fucking people and then still somehow landing on top of them.
Okay, real quick. This might be like off topic, but tell everybody about your like really fast pace that you keep bragging to Ely about, that you're faster than an NFL player.
Oh, no, not now. I don't understand why you motherfuckers like are on me for this.
Yeah.
This is actually aggravating me.
Outrageous claim that you.
Back in the day,
Back
I
in the
had a
day.
sub 5 second, 40-yard dash time thing.
According to who?
according to me,
No,
motherfucker.
but you're saying that because you ran like a 5.5 one time when you weren't young. That means when you were young, you were probably much faster.
Exactly.
So you were never clocked under 5 seconds.
You're crazy.
Yeah.
When I clocked that 5 point whatever the hell it was,
It's like a 5.6.
I was fat. I was living in Houston.
Yeah.
I was eating crawfish, drinking beer.
Uh-huh.
Right? I'm talking about when I was 18, giraffe neck jokes, getting stuffed in lockers. 100%. You mean to tell me all those years and all those pounds and no drinking, and I didn't shave off like 0.5?
No.
What? Ludicrous.
Bro, if you're running a sub 5 40, that means like
Yeah,
you're-
when I was like 18, 19, 20, I'm sure.
But everybody can say that.
Yeah.
No.
can
Well, I
say
ran
it.
a sub
was
4
quick.
40.
Yeah, same me. Same with me.
Wait, are you telling me that when I was clocked running a
were you clocked
5.2
running?
when I was mid 30s, that means I should be running a 5 or a 4 flat when I was younger then.
I mean, I'm sure it was
No,
less.
you're not sure. That's
the
insane.
older you get, the slower you are.
That's not
100%.
Some people get in their prime when they're in their mid
I
to
was not in my
late 30s.
prime. I was living in Houston going to Texans games,
you
and I
also
did
weren't-
that drunk.
The
You also
Texan
weren't in
game.
your prime when you were young and malnourished and living on the streets.
With giraffe neck.
Okay, I was on my prime. Like, if you look
No,
at my
you were not.
high
Yeah,
but
school
you weren't, like,
yearbook
sprinting
photo,
and, like,
you'd be like, this
working out.
motherfucker's
You weren't,
quick.
like,
You were
being
not
an
on your.
athlete.
You were not on prime.
What were you doing? You were inside a
cross-country.
locker.
And
I was not inside a locker. What a bitch. I did play football once, but then it turned out that they just wanted me to get tackled. And I was like, fuck this, I'm out. Yeah. What are you laughing at? That's not funny.
Oh, tear.
Yeah. You had another story that you're like, oh, why didn't you share that story? But I forget what it is now.
Oh,
What was it?
I think we kind of did.
We did? Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about. Wasn't that good?
0.5 seconds? Come
Sure.
on now.
I don't
That's hard to
believe
do.
that. Yeah.
LOL, straight answer, just no. Wait, no to me, or what are we knowing there, Kevin? I don't know what you're knowing. You weren't
Kevin
getting
knows. There's
stuffed
no
in
way you
lockers.
ran a
You
sub
were
5.
fitting in lockers. Thanks, Dave.
Yeah, your neck was too long.
Let Denise's dad flip PK.
He really could. Yeah.
I don't know. That would be that. Yeah. So you're gonna go back. How many classes you taking?
Today was my first. That's what I'm saying.
Is there belts that you earned? What do you?
There's
What's
belts,
the thing?
yeah.
So
I don't know what they are.
Yeah.
I know I don't. They just gave me like whatever
yeah.
white or cream or I don't fucking.
I think that's like that. Yeah, beginners. I used to do karate with my dad back in the day. Like as
Yeah,
a
it's
kid.
not the same thing.
Well, I'm just saying.
Did you also play like recreational soccer like every other
Did
kid?
you also run a sub
Actually,
5?
Actually,
Yeah.
no.
40?
I didn't. I was not put into soccer. I was in gymnastics.
Well, that's good enough.
Yeah.
But now, if you went as an adult to like learn actual gymnastics,
No.
that'd be different.
Oh, hell no. No, I want to do boxing though.
Adults do gymnastics, don't they? No. Not
I don't
well,
think you're
I'm sure,
quite
but-
as flexible.
You don't start doing gymnastics
No.
when
as an
you're
adult,
older.
Yeah.
no. Yeah.
Did you start doing
put me
what
on
you're
that
doing?
balance beam. No.
Yeah, you can for sure.
You can? Was there old people in that class, or
Oh,
just
yeah.
like really?
Mm-hmm.
How many people in the class?
About 20. You already asked me this one,
Oh.
man.
Yeah, 20.
Yeah. Sorry,
And
I forgot.
there
Oh,
was
yeah.
one fat guy, but he was in his teens.
Yeah.
And how many new people were in the class, or was it like
Just me.
just you?
I was the newest, but there was dudes in there that also didn't look like they were really knew what the hell they were doing.
You can't go.
What's the master? Is there a master? What's the big role?
I don't know.
Like the owner of the gym? Is he like not the grand master? What is he?
No, I don't think
What is
so.
he? Something, right?
Grandmaster's like Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
definitely.
But isn't there a title for the fucking guy that runs the gym?
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't know it. I'm not
Okay,
like
well,
a.
let's-
I'm not
okay.
like a.
I think a jiu-jitsu
The
master.
guy running the gym, was he Asian?
No.
I don't know.
Is it Brazil? It's
Jiu-jitsu is
Brazilian.
Brazilian.
It's Brazilian, PK.
You
Get
guys-
it right.
There's no
Okay.
like. There's no like. There's no like. Whatcha!
Where's
There's
your-
none of that.
Okay, how the fuck do I know? You're
where-
walking
where-
around in a robe?
Is it a
What? I haven't gone. So why am I supposed to know every fucking thing about martial arts? It's martial arts. I've just figured it's from Asia.
But I didn't say it was martial arts.
No.
It is though, isn't
Jiu-jitsu
it?
is from-
Jiu-jitsu is.
Brazilian.
I did not know this.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
It also
Yeah.
says jiu-jitsu
Fuck outta here,
is
you're right.
gentle art. Oh, wow.
I don't know what that was. I was gonna try to bring up Alexa so I could ask her, but I don't know what's happening
I
there.
don't know. Yeah. I
Everybody
couldn't-
knows it. You don't need to look it up. It's true.
Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
There you go.
You recommend it though.
I don't know. I don't know.
After one day in your ear and your
I
neck.
mean, it was cool. I was gonna go home. I was gonna work out later today, and I came home. I was like
God, do you need?
completely soaked.
I was like, I got like BioFreeze. It's that good thing, kind of like icy hot, but doesn't like sting. If you want to take it home and just put it on your neck.
I need
You
to be
can,
able
like,
to turn my
it.
neck.
Yeah.
I couldn't turn my
Yeah.
neck after Son Holo. I was like,
See,
my neck
originally
hurts so bad."
Japanese. Thank
Whatever.
you, Dave.
Oh,
Fucking
Biden
thank
doesn't
you,
know that.
Dog. Common sense tells me that.
Whatever.
The Brazilians took
That's
it. Doesn't mean it's from Brazil.
That's old Joe yapping about nothing again.
You should look up at the history if you're going to take the classes and come in here bragging about how
I'm
you're
not
tossing,
bragging about anything.
You're
Number
tossing
one,
people over your shoulder.
well, I tossed a
Airplane.
person over my shoulder several times. It was
You ever feel
crazy.
bad when you're tossing him over and you're like, oh, sorry, bro?
Dude, this guy, I feel like I need him a bunch, and not like his crotch or anything, but like places you're not supposed to need, like chest, head.
Oh my.
And I'm
Is
like,
it because you're like newer and you're not controlling?
I don't know what I'm doing, bro. I just,
that's on them.
I
They gotta tell
literally
you.
showed up, and then he was like, "All right, you see what he just did? Let's do that." And I was like, "What? Like, I don't know. What's the point?" And they're like, "Well, get in the guard." And I was like, "What's a guard? I don't know what's happening." And they're like, "Just lay down and put your feet up." And I was like, "Okay." And then he was like, "Press here," and then he's floating around me, and I'm like, "Oh shit!" And he's like, "Now slowly do this," and I'm like, "Oh okay." And I'd flip him, and he like, you're supposed to move like a leg out of the way during one of the
Oh
moves.
my God, that
and I
sounds
didn't move my leg
dangerous.
out of the way, so like my knee's right here, and I put his head right there, and he goes, and I was like, "Oh shit, my bad." And he's like, "It's all right, man. It happens. You're
Spits
new."
out a
And I was
tooth.
like, "Oh my god!" Well, he had a mouthpiece in.
Oh my God!
I got an extra mouth guard downstairs if you want
No,
one.
I'm all right.
He's
I don't
got-
think
he's gonna be all right. He's a grown man. He can afford his
just
own.
gonna-
The other
Yeah.
guy.
I'm not that advanced.
Well, the other guy needed a mouth guard, so you don't know. Well, if like next podcast you come and you are missing teeth, then it's your fault.
Did you ever find out where I can go float? I wanted to do the float thing.
Yeah, there's.
You
float
told me they're
places all
everywhere,
over.
but the only
Float.
thing that you ever bring to the table is shit that I'm not gonna do, like the body 20 thing that zaps you
Yeah,
on your penis.
should've done that.
Not doing that. Like this, I'm not gonna ever walk into that gym. The only reason I'd walk into
I
that
didn't
gym.
tell you to walk into it. I was telling you how I did it.
Oh, I know.
Wait, are you
The
looking
next
for
thing's like,
cryo?
oh, are you gonna come?
Is that what you're doing?
No cryo.
The
I'm not fucking
deprivation
no.
tank.
Deprivation.
Oh,
No, yeah, where you
oh.
float in the thing and then it
There's
cuts-
one called Float that's at
Yeah.
MKT, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it? Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I want to try that.
Very close. They'll give you a free float to start.
See if you can handle this
I
body.
was like, not root beer. Okay.
All right, let's wrap things up. Thank y'all thank you for coming over, man. It's
Yeah.
always fun having you over here, and
Thanks for having me.
did we cover pretty much everything? Or
Yeah,
what did
yeah, I think so.
We're sort of, kind of not prepared today, just because she got out of work, and then we had to run to the. How about that fucking parking lot that they're gonna start charging you to park to just use the mailbox?
Oh wait, hold on. I got a donation from
Oh,
Dina.
all right.
I read that somewhere else too.
Come on.
The
Yeah.
next door,
Come on,
next
Dina.
door neighbor app.
Yeah.
Come on, Dina.
Heights, like where our UPS box. Yeah, but real quick because Dina gave us a donation. We gotta do donation.
What does he say? He goes, miss y'all and love your weekly lives. XO ready to take over next. What's that noise for all?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I need to
okay.
do what's that noise.
Yeah.
I need to come up with like a really good noise though. That's my problem. I have a couple. They're not really solid, but what's that noise coming back? What else? Do we bring anything else back from the old show, or what do you? What's your review of how things are going here?
Well, I was gonna say. I mean, I know you're talking to producer Elia, but I don't. We have been on. I can't commit to every Wednesdays, or I can't commit to every
Miss
single.
Fucking, I got a job.
I'm just saying, like, as much as I want to, is like next Wednesday, yes. The following Wednesday, no, I can't. I
What's
can't
happening the
commit.
following Wednesday?
Opening of the hotel. Like,
Oh,
it's finally
we'll do
here.
Tuesday or Thursday.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I love
Okay.
I love to be consistent, and I want people like have it on their calendar and know what's going on. But I just can't, do that.
We'll do
right now.
updates and
Yeah.
do Discord. Follow Discord, Twitter, and put stuff on Facebook. Like I can't help you if you can't figure that out.
Yeah, we
You know?
try.
But what do you?
I think it's good for now.
Oh, that's not good.
I
That's
mean-
not a good reaction.
I think it's good for now. You got,
And we
in
still
my
are-
opinion, you got to find.
You gotta find the flow.
You got to
Yeah.
find what the show is.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I think this is a good placeholder, and I think it's important to keep these shows going. Otherwise, it's just going to die. Period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want
Well,
to
we
die.
have
Yeah.
fun doing it. So that's
all
what
that matters.
Really, yeah.
Do it whenever, and then people can listen to it at their own time.
Yeah.
And whatever. And it's a fun thing for you guys to do. And if somebody likes something, fantastic. And then as it flows, and you guys kind of set stuff up, and it kind of gets a life of what this thing is. Then,
Yeah, because I
it'll be
mean,
better.
we're all just like the last 2 weeks have been crazy, and then maybe next week once peaking.
Well, that's the problem too. Is
Yeah,
like we're working on like side hustles, or for me, I'm trying to get a freaking job. Call that a side hustle. So like by the so there's like priorities, but.
Yep.
As those things come into place, I think it's going to make it a lot easier to do this, because then it takes a lot of the worry away, and then you can just have more fun, and then also things will start to fall into place, and then I can start working on it a little more.
Yeah.
Well, today I'm working on like putting together, I'm really working on still trying to figure out how to spell things. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. So PK, he was like, here's my rate card, like if you want to share it with the people that I work with at the hotel. And I was like, oh no, I can't. Like, it looks really pretty, but like you have like 5 misspellings. Like that's embarrassing.
Yeah, she kept sending me like
Yeah, I was like, ew.
It was like Word or something.
Dude, I fucking
it'll underline the misspelled
what
words
happened to the
in red.
squiggy line? The squiggy line should come up.
It's not on
No
there.
squiggy line.
I was like, oh, that's beauty. Let's make sure we know how to spell beauty.
I
on the
spelled
very
it right
first.
2 out of the 3 places. Additional is the word that got me like
Additional
throughout
twice.
the whole fucking packet. 2 D's and additional. You know that?
Yeah, because it's ad.
That makes sense when you say it like that, but
You know what you should do? Everything you write out, just copy paste it in ChatGPT and say, make this better.
Yeah.
I figured Word would be, sometimes I misspelling words up so bad that it doesn't even like, it thinks that I'm talking about like in some other language or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, because I'm like, I'm really good at being able to do videos and stuff. I know I've been working on our Greek video for 2 years now, but it's fucking coming.
Yeah. One day.
But I'm like, I should be, and then I was thinking about, and I don't know if this is a thing or not, but then I'm like, yeah, we're live and stuff. Fucking, there's weddings where people can't ever show up. Don't steal my shit, bitches. I know you're watching the show. I'm about to make you rich. But, there's
do
people.
it anyway.
Yeah, I'm going to do it anyway.
All right.
Because I probably won't do it.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
But there's people that, can't make the weddings, right?
Yeah.
Whether it's like a medical thing or they're too cheap or whatever, right?
They
They
just
live
can't
stream
fly.
weddings? Why aren't they live streaming weddings?
Yeah.
Fucking live stream weddings. Boom.
We did it during COVID times, live streamed everything.
And then I'm like, I enjoy making videos and taking pictures and stuff. Like, why am I not doing that? Like, if somebody needs like a wedding videographer or whatever, So then I had to make like an elegant, an elegant like rate card with just a shit ton of misspellings.
But also and this is the reason why I threw Elia into the chat with like you and I, because like we were at San Holo, what is it? Sunday morning. But like you were hanging out and like taking these awesome pictures and everything. And I don't know what you're going to do with them, but great
Erased
videos
them.
and stuff. You erased them. But I'm just saying, I'm like, it's like you've always been around like artists and you've always loved taking like videos and pictures. I'm like, you could totally be, and I don't know how exactly to get there, but you can be like an artist videographer. Like you can be the Rory Kramer for like the Chainsmokers, right? But I'm like, but for some other
Who
person.
the hell would know who that is?
I do.
She
Yeah.
would do.
You could be Rory
Yeah.
Kramer, dude.
Yeah.
Could you imagine
Totally
being Rory
could be.
Kramer?
And like go on tour
You
with
think
them and
that's
do
crazy?
all of their videos.
Imagine we're backstage
Yeah, and
getting ready to interview him, and
Yeah.
then she freaks out about the dude
Rory.
taking the pictures,
Yeah,
and I'm like, what is happening
I was
right
like,
now?
Rory, can I like chat to you real quick about like your videos and like your thought process behind this? Yeah, love that. But also for you, like we know so many people in the industry that do have those like one-on-one artist relations. I'm like, get in there. Like, these people. I mean, if that is what you're passionate about, I'm
I'm passionate about making like and sharing stories and stuff. So that's why
Yeah.
I'm like, I think it'd be kind of cool if there is, I don't know. I just think I'd be pretty good at like, and I know, and I have everything to be able to do a kick-ass wedding video tomorrow. Like,
Right.
And I know that I can turn that around easy.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, oh man, I'll put that, and if somebody needs a wedding person or whatever. But then again, going back to the reason that I really love streaming the live weddings, and you can have different cameras and stuff. It's kind of like we're doing right now, but you could do it on a private feed or whatever, and then after your wedding, you get like a copy of it, But what I love about that is like you don't even have to edit it afterwards. It's like you're done. The day's done, you're done.
Yeah.
I'm like, and if you're doing like some kind of fancy wedding or something,
Right.
that. I don't know if that's a thing or not. It probably is a thing. Like every other idea I've had,
Yeah.
I'm always like, just a little too late.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, put the packet together, and you misspelled everything,
I know,
and
but it looks-
here we are.
I was like, it looks really pretty.
Yeah, it's not bad. Well,
It looks
I don't
pretty.
know.
Like I know you spent like, good 3
Yeah.
days on it, but
Yeah, pretty good though. So,
But
somebody needs a wedding person.
I was like, I love how
Hit your boy up.
I love how you do that, but like I don't do weddings any longer. I do corporate events. So
Well,
if you
what
want to go ahead and update that to corporate events, and then I can send those to my contacts, even though my name's on there, and it might be kind of double dipping. I don't know the legality of all that.
PK and
ES, yeah, PK and ES.
yeah.
You want to join?
You had a great idea.
Hell yeah, I did.
Whatever happened to that? Why don't we do that?
I don't know
Which
what was it.
Which idea? He's had
Didn't
so
you have
many.
like an idea of like going with people on to Europe or something and recording them or something?
Yeah.
I mean, but
Solid idea.
I was like, to be continued, because again, we got Baby S coming. So yeah,
Yeah.
we got like things first.
Yeah.
Baby.
All right, we got to get out of here. Thank y'all so much for joining us. Thank y'all for the donations. They mean a lot, and definitely.
I know.
Definitely got to get that Uzo now, so appreciate y'all.
Uzo
Replay gang, where y'all at?
Or more of this.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little.
Is it Woodford or Woodford?
Woodford.
Woodford.
What was that word that you didn't know? Ally something, ally?
Oh, don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Told me she was like, I didn't know how to say this word. I'm like, it's the easiest word ever. Like, if I can say it, you're definitely
all
screwing
right,
it
just
up.
keep it moving. I had to say it in front of 200 people. I got embarrassed. But I also then was on camera, and the guy's like, you're really great at this. And I was like, yeah, I know. Sorry, it doesn't matter. That sounded weird too.
Thank you very much.
I used to be on the radio.
No, I didn't say that. But he's like, oh, come over here and let me know about the events and everything. And I was like, okay, well, yeah, I'll start it out like, hey, I'm Denise Calensis. I am this, blah, blah, blah. And then but I messed up my last name. I was like, I'm Denise Calensis. I'm like, I don't know what I just said. Let's go ahead and can we stop? And then in 3, 2, hi.
Oh my
I'm Denise Calensis, and I am the.
Hi, it's Denise. Remember that?
Yeah.
We went on a travel video, and that's every time I turn the camera to her. Hi, it's Denise. We're going to the winery. I'm like, I can't fucking use this.
And so
everybody knows you're Denise.
He's like asking me questions and feeding it to me, and I was like, I am loving this. He's like, oh my god, you are so good. I'm like, yeah, I know. He's like, can I if you have anything else, can I give you my card? Like, yeah, sure. I'm always available. Yeah.
I got home and he was like, God, this fucking
woman.
This
She wouldn't
chick,
shut the fuck up.
She was like, aren't I amazing?
Hi, it's Denise.
I can't wait
Did
till
it 20 times.
the whole video is gonna just be me with my little space gear, my little my crescent moon and stars and blinky lights. I look like a space freak. Yeah. Anyway.
Definitely time to end things. Thanks for coming on over, man.
Thanks for having me.
Good luck tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thank
Good
you.
luck and happy early birthday, PK. 40.
Thank you.
5 is what I said on the birthday reservation, so hopefully they do it big.
Oh. Not looking forward to this. The numbers just keep going up. It's awful.
No, hey, and then that was one of the comments that I mentioned in our notes is a bad juju to not celebrate your birthday because you point blank were like, I don't want to celebrate, I don't want to do anything. But it's bad. I was told by your fiance, it's bad. You have to celebrate birthdays because you can't start a new year of your birth without celebrating, being grateful for the year that you've just had. Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that?
I agree.
Do you?
Chantel's right.
Good answer.
All right. So wait, are we not going to work out anymore because you're doing your jiu-jitsu?
When was the last time we worked out?
Motherfucker, you haven't been calling me, so that's
Monday.
really on you.
What did I tell you?
Monday.
What did I tell you about this new workout journey? I said, I'm going to be working out pretty much every day. I would love for you to come work out with me, but it's on you to come work out with me.
You still got to bug me.
I'm not going to bug you.
Come on.
No, I'm not going to be like, hey, PK, you want me to sit around all day and wait for you, little buddy, to string me along for hours and hours and hours?
When have I ever? I met the fucking
all
mother.
the time.
What are you
because
talking
you'd be
about
like, yeah,
2 years
you'd be like,
ago?
we'll work out in the afternoon. I'd be
2
great.
years ago.
Well, I was going to work out in the morning, but instead I'll
Always.
rearrange my entire day so I'll work out in the afternoon
Not
when I don't
true.
want to. And then the afternoon comes around and you're like, oh, man, I don't know if I can make it. I'm like, oh, great.
When have I? No.
Like 100 times have you done this?
You're crazy.
Here's the thing.
And then you show up late and you're like, what? I'm like a few minutes late. I'm like, yeah, but that few minutes I've just been standing here like a boob in my garage, like waiting for you to show up.
Here's 8:30 Monday through Thursday. PK, you're available. Friday I take the car, so you got to get a car ride.
You can walk over there. It'll be not
All
good for
right.
you. You can ride your bike
Oh.
4 minutes away.
All right, we got to go. Thanks for coming over.
You're welcome.
Appreciate y'all. And
Keep me honest.
next Wednesday, you're fine?
Next Wednesday, I'm good.
Okay, we'll see you then. And again, shout out to everybody doing the replay, and we'll see you then. Take care.
It's the PK and DK Show. Catch us live weekdays at 5 Pacific, 7 Central, or at pkanddk.com with replays, podcasts, vlogs, and more.
I actually leave, and I'm not gonna say it again. Bye.